Hello there, Dick Benedict here. We're playing Heavenly Sword on Hell difficulty. This is my guide and walkthrough for the aforementioned title and difficulty. We're currently on 3-9. It's entitled Riding High, and what that refers to is how we're going to be riding high on this cable car over here. And it's a challenging Kai stage, perhaps the most challenging one, but it isn't that difficult if you're aware of where all the spawns are. Here's the first spawn over here. And you can send an arrow in this room over to the left to smash that jar. I smashed 4 jars on this stage. It's quite a lot of jars for a stage, but I was not able to get all the glyph points, so I believe it was my accuracy or not killing enough people with the explosive jars. That was probably what it was. It most likely wasn't time, because you're on a cart and it's at a consistent time over here. And just, be aware of enemies who have had that glow on themselves for a long time. If they've just had the glow on them, it's safe to use the arrow. But if you've noticed that the yellow light has been on these guys for a little bit, that means they're going to transition from aiming stance to actually firing. And then at that point, they can be firing at you when you're doing this, moving the arrow around. But, say for instance, you've just shot off an arrow and you notice that an enemy has turned from having no aura around him to that yellow aura, you're completely safe because it takes a while for him to shoot. Spawn number 2 is over there to the left. Spawn number 3 comes over to the right. Here's another jar over here. And on that first spawn, there were some explosive barrels next to the enemies, but it's not possible to shoot them and kill them with the explosives because you'd have to do a lot of zigzagging with the arrows, and it doesn't let you do that too much. Here's the next spawn. You've got guys coming from that door to the right, and then they'll be heading to the left. And what you need to do is just shoot your arrow, light it up, and then aim it at these guys. Remember, it's one-shot kills, and that doesn't mean you have to have the arrow on fire. So if you're trying to get those points, what I would recommend is saving those explosive barrels for times that enemies are all grouped up around them, like 2 to 3. And just keep zooming in. It is difficult to see these guys because they're so far away. Anybody left? Yeah. This should more or less be the last guy. Did we kill anybody? See how hard it is to see? I can barely see, and I'm close to my screen. I have decent vision. I don't need to wear glasses. Okay, here's the next spawn. It is up and to the left, and you'll want to light your arrow on fire and then take the arrow all the way up here. I'm not sure what happened. I think I went a little bit too high for it. Here it is up here. There are only explosives to the right, and you'll only hit 1 to 2 enemies who are at the rightmost area, and then you're going to have to send arrows over here and kill these last guys. It looks like there's 4 of them. That's too bad. I thought the explosives had a little bit more range to them when they blew up, because I think we only killed 1 guy. I was hoping to kill at least 2 people. See how we just shot the arrow, and now these lights on these guys, they're fresh. So we don't really have to worry. Fresh, but they fired quickly on that time, so I had to cancel out of my firing. Okay, there's also a jar over here, and then there's going to be 1 more spawn. This is just fun. I mean, the scale of this is really nice. Here we go. We've got enemies coming over there. So once you've killed all those people, you'll have a spawn coming over here. There's about four folks. 4 of them. And there are explosives, but they're kind of at little sharp angles and around corners over here. See, there's one hiding out right over there. There's one. How many guys did we kill? 2. Here's the next box or barrel, and these guys, yeah, these guys are going into their firing stance. It looks like we've killed everybody almost. Just 2 people left. That's good. That's a good deal. Okay, that's a good deal. And then you can tell how ahead of the curve you are over here by how long you have to wait on the final part to get turned upside down, because you're going to be shooting upside down over here. But you need not to worry. Here's another one. That's the 4th jar I've shot, man. I don't think there are any more either. We weren't too ahead of the game over here because I didn't end up having to wait too long for this to take place over here. But like I said, you needn't to worry, because if you have the y-axis not inverted, you'll be fine over here. Same physics apply. Up is down and down is up. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck am I talking about? Up is up, and down is down, motherfucker. Get your shit straight, you goddamn prick Benedict motherfucker. God damn, Dick Benedict, man. He's a fucking asshole. Buck Benedict. Here we go. Here we go. Up is up and down is down. Same shit, man. And it's not that hard either. It's just 4 guys. We have no protection, so you're gonna have to shoot quickly. And you get no checkpoint on this entire stage, as I've mentioned many a time. That there are no checkpoints in this game, except at rare instances. One of those instances is a common. Fuck. Sorry guys, I always feel embarrassed when I miss. Looks like everybody's dead. Now, what's the instance? You mentioned an instance, didn't you, Dick? You did, Dick. You did. You dick. You did. I did. I did. It's a QuickTime series featuring the ugly, just nasty Flying Fox enemy. What we're doing is we're trying to reclaim the Heavenly Sword, and it's in this sort of museum up here. And once Flying Fox sees that you're trying to take it, he's going to try to give you a scare. He doesn't really try to get it back from you, unless you want to count throwing blades at you trying to take it back. But he's got an ultimate plan. I think he wants you to have it. Here we go. So your objective now is to find the Heavenly Sword. You can see it. It's in clear sight. It's right over here. You approach it, you press X, and then you get put into this QuickTime event series. It's over to the right, and then it'll be over to the left, and then X. Believe it or not, though, if you fail those, and I failed them, of course I failed them. I'm Dick Benedict that failed them. You don't have to restart at the beginning of the chapter. You need to quickly tap the X button as well. So on those sequences and on like the roach fight that we do coming up, you get checkpoints. So they realize that the player should be given a checkpoint on those, you know, those odd times. That's odd too. I could have swore I got 3 on that, but I was only ever able to obtain 2. You guys, please take care.